Well, good afternoon, EIS. Good afternoon, staff, students. And you know what? I'm just going to stick with tradition and welcome the world. We're up to ones, sometimes even tens of viewers a week. So I know air is getting thin up here.
And I'm wondering why I keep getting stopped on the street, even in Russia.
Yeah. Local celebrities, we'll call it.
Yeah, well, yeah, something like that.
Well, absolutely, because the teachers, the students were asking yesterday up on Mr. Marsh's challenge board that I had famous faces, and I said, but of course we're famous. We're absolutely famous, without question. I'm not sure why they even thought to ask that.
Yeah, well, at least 20% of those faces were famous.
Yeah, well, it has definitely been a very fun challenge up here, trying to guess which teachers' baby photos were up there. And I'll tell you, it's going to probably make a very big difference in the house points this week, I bet, because I know that I saw some very big numbers from my house captains yesterday, and it's just going to be all kinds of exciting, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing those numbers. And I think we should add 10 onto Wolves because you know, sir, that I knew 10 of those, but I didn't write it down.
That is true. You did know all 10. You and Miss Valentina were the only two to actually get all 10 of them. So well done to both of you. And we could probably add those 10 house points, I think. Well, Mr. Daglish, it has been a very busy week, very eventful week, because we've had some inside play, but I understand that we have corrected that situation and we have some fun groups and clubs now. For when that does happen, maybe we could mention a little bit about that.
We can, and I'll go through it quickly. So, as you know, we've been inside a little bit. I think we'll actually be outside for most of the time now, Mr. Marsh. But if we are inside, we do have some clubs. Now, I know normally we have clubs anywhere, but it's difficult because we have different restrictions and regulations now. But nevertheless, we've come up as a group, with a group list. A club list rather, and so it'll go something like this. Miss Valentina with Mr. Marsh are going to do something like Go Noodle Fitness for year 5 and 6 with math challenges and puzzles. Miss Peoples for year 5 and 6 as well. She's going to do board games and mindfulness colouring if that happens. If you happen to stay inside, so that would be cool. Year 3-4, Mr. Utting will do a reading club and mindfulness, and that will also be run by probably Miss Villada. We'll look into that. Down on my end with year 1 and year 2, it'll probably be myself and Miss Adira, although we haven't chatted about it. And we're going to run something like maybe a dance club, a generic art club, and a Lego club, something along those lines. And the little guys, EIS with Miss Manor, she's going to do free flow play, which is a very, very artistic way of saying running amok. And they're going to have stories and dance. So free flow players, like when they go around the carousels and do different things. So that'll be awesome. So there's something going to happen, guys. So it's not just a case of just sitting in.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I did notice that, Mr. Daglish, that you had mentioned year 3 and 4. And last week we had a big little bit of a celebration for Miss Bella. Unfortunately, Miss Bella, due to family needs, had to leave us, but we have not taken the time to welcome Miss Elena in year 4. Just a fantastic lady doing wonderful things upstairs. And I know the kids already adore her.
Yeah, she's been very, very cool, very, very calm and collected. So I would like to know what she's drinking. I'm sure it's good.
Probably not too much caffeine, but
yeah,
absolutely. We just wanted to make sure that we take the time to welcome you officially to the EIS clan.
Welcome, Miss Elena. Welcome. I'm sure it's a great class up there, except for Odin. So really enjoy it, and doing a cracking start. Thank you very much for everything you've done. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, Mr. Daglish, in terms of amazing things, I've got a very lovely stack here of stars of the week, of kids doing just amazing things and amazing work. And I think we'll start with the specialists this time.
Okay.
because my goodness, I'm not going to show you yet, but our art teacher, Miss Sonia, she is really stepping up the game in terms of making Stars of the Week very beautiful. I'll show you after I've read it.
Yeah, I can't
So
wait.
this one,
Yeah.
this one from Miss Sonia, this is down in your neck of the woods. Little guy down in year 1.
Okay.
So this person has followed all the teacher's instructions,
Mm-hmm.
drew an adorable Gorky dog. So well done to this person. And this goes to, in year 1, Jacopo.
Jacopo!
So well done, Jacopo. But my goodness, look at this.
Oh, that is impressive.
That is,
I mean,
it would take me most of the day to draw something like that, and it would just not look anything like that.
and from a year 1 child, it's incredible. Well done, Jacopo. Good man.
Good job.
Buongiorno, bellissimo, bellissimo, lasagna. Good man.
Well, this one comes from Miss Katia in music, and this is from a student in year 5. So for an excellent performance of the song A Million Dreams, is always happy to sing in music lessons. And this goes to, now I may have this wrong because there are 2 names on this one, Mr. Daglish.
Yeah.
So if I get this wrong, I do apologize. This goes to Amanda or Amalia in year 5. So well done.
Ah, okay.
Well done, well done, well done.
Yeah.
I just noticed now that there are 2 names on that. So
Maybe.
and, oh my goodness. In from Mr. Monet. Mr. Monet is always challenging me. I'm not sure how safe he's keeping me, but he is definitely keeping me challenged because he keeps writing these in French. And my French is
really. I mean,
my French is not brilliant, although I'm going to get very good at saying these 2 words by the end of my time here. Well, this one for bon participation et très bon travail. Travail. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Très bien and bravo. And this goes to Laiba. Well done, Laiba. Good job, good job.
Well done, little one. Awesome.
Well done, well done. Well, in year 3, we have one from Miss Valentina. Very impressed with this student. And always tries hard to complete every task. Shows growing interests in the work we do in EAL lessons. And this goes to Ariane in year 3. Well done, Ariane. Good job, good job.
Well done.
Well, from my gang and from me. So I'm giving this one, I had a lot of choices this week, which was good. Well, this one is for a student who never gives up, always trying his best. Even when I challenged him with these hard, difficult exercises we were doing this week, he just absolutely didn't give up, even though he was tired, even though it was hard, he didn't stop. And that's just exceptional attitude. So for getting better and better, speaking more and more every day, and for having a great never quit attitude, this goes to Hayun. So well done, Hayun. Great job.
Good man.
Good man.
Good attitude to have that. Very good attitude.
Absolutely. Well, we have a little bit of a special one in year 5 because it is going to 2 people, but for the same reason. So in year 5, for their brilliant settling in to a brand new school, for having an excellent attitude, excellent participation in class, keep up the great work. And this goes to our newest set of twins in year 5 that have come over to us from West, Sasha and Layla. Welcome to the school and great job. What a great start, great attitude. Well done, well done, well done.
Well done. Well done, you guys.
And in year 4, Mr. Stewart and Miss Elena conferring there. And just for having an excellent behavior in everything, in all subjects, and working hard in all subjects. And what else could you ask for from a student? Just a great job. This goes to Sungwoo. So well done, Sungwoo. Great work.
Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Okay. So yeah, I've got, so Xiongwu is a good egg, and I've got his brother in my class actually. So couple of noodles, I call them. So let's keep going down in the order. Year 3. Now this is an interesting name is going to pop up. But also I think we might have a double star winner here, Mr. Marsh. Let's have a look. So this young chap from year 3, Mr. Udin's class, works hard and is an excellent contributor. That means gives lots to discussions in science topic and PSHE lessons. And there's not one spelling mistake in this, which is, I think, a head teacher's award for Mr. Utting. Well done to you. And this one goes to Ariane.
You do. It is a double star winner.
Amazing.
Young man, well done.
Well done, Ariane. And Ariane actually took the snowball to his head last week. And he had a little bit of a plaster on there. And that's why we said, you know, be careful with those snowballs and let's just call it a day for a while because it was very icy. So anyway, he's okay. He obviously hasn't been damaged that much if he gets the star of the week the next week. So,
double star nonetheless.
Double star, exactly. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Moss. Okay, my class. Now, this is the first time this person's won star of the week. And they could have possibly won it before, but I want better. And I have high expectations of this boy. And he's finally gone and done it, Mr. Marsh. And it's a new year, so what a great start to that. Now, this boy, his behavior has been far more mature, okay? His topic work was amazing, so his presentation was good, and we've been working on that. But his picture along with it was also fantastic as well. 2 great pieces of work about Florence Nightingale, as it were. And but the outstanding, and he is a maths genius, but the outstanding, this is going to get a head teacher's award. We were able to do number sentences like something like 273,621,413, add something equals 1 billion. And he's actually working this stuff out in his head. Okay, so this is a year 2 boy. And he was doing that just very quickly. I couldn't keep up with the boy actually. So this goes to Max Suit, and it's very well deserved. So Max Suit,
well done. Good job.
Okay, so we continue to descend into the depths of hell as we hit year 1, and this is for trying hard and showing a positive attitude to his work, which is what I love to hear. And this makes a very happy family because it goes to Ayan. Ayan and Lyra both picked up awards, so well done, the
well
Alex.
done. There's going to be a special dinner in that house tonight, I think.
Absolutely. And if there's any left over, you know where to bring it. Okay, so right at the bottom, the littlest guy in the entire school. There's a clue for you. For some beautiful writing and developing new vocabulary, so new words that's coming out all the time. And that, of course, goes to Kian.
Well done.
Well done, little guy. He's very smart, but he's very young. But he's a one for the future. Oh, and by the way, Kian and Ariane are related. They're brothers. So there's another happy family.
That 2 very special dinners, and maybe leftovers can go to both of us this time.
Just thinking that, Mr. Marsh. Great minds, great minds.
Well, Mr. Daglish, I know that upstairs for your 4, your 5, your 6, and teachers and all kinds of people have been taking part in that challenge to try and guess which teachers were which. And I know that yesterday my house captains and assistant house captains went around, collected all those house points, and there were some pretty big numbers that were handed to you yesterday. So I have a feeling we might see some changes here. So well done.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm looking at it now. I'm just trying to process it. Before I go ahead with this, Mr. Marsh, I have to announce that the autumn 2 half-term house winners, as it were. Remember that we also have little mini awards for guys who picked up the most points in a half term, just to keep those rewards going and keep people interested and what have you. So I've got those results and I'm going to hand out a little prize on Monday morning. So let's have a look what we've got, okay? And I'll be very quick because I know time is of the essence. So in fourth place, so last half term totally was 424 for the Wolves.
Mhm.
In third place is with 468 points was the Bears. In second place with 483 points was the Eagles.
So close.
Yeah, but when you say the Tigers who got the most, and they're going to get the little goodies on Monday morning, they got 524 points.
Wow.
So they've really put in a good performance, and that if there's one way to catch up, it's that way. So
Well, congratulations, Tigers. I do not get a little snack, but the Tigers will be very happy. So well done to them.
yeah, well, Mr. Marsh, I haven't had a little snack since June, I think.
Hmm.
So don't worry, you'll get your time will come, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Eagles just need to step up a little bit more. Come on, guys.
Yeah, well, okay, this does look completely different. So let's see what's happened here. Okay, so this week, in fourth place with 124 points, because it was a 2-week total, that's why it's a big number, was actually the Eagles, Mr. Marsh.
Ooh,
Okay, number 4. It's a lot
good
of
job,
points.
Eagles.
It's a lot of points, but it's, yeah. So anyway, with
We're the
two
first at the bottom. That's how to look at it. We're the first ones at the bottom.
well, I like your mindset, and I will bear that mindset in mind when I come to the grand totals. Okay, so with only 2 points more than that, with 126, in third place is my wild pack, the Wolves. Okay, well, the Wolves. In second place, okay, it's tight again. It's only 10 extra points on top of that, 136 points, and that goes to the Bears.
Oh, well done, Bears.
So well done. And that means the Tigers win this week, but their grand total is 163.
Wow.
27 more points. It's a big difference.
I do have to admit that quite a few, and I do have a lot of those challenge answers, and a lot were from the Tigers, I have to admit.
Well, Mr. Marsh, it must be making something happen here, because let's have a look at these totals now. Things are changing. Okay. In fourth spot, now I'm going to add my 10 points here, Mr. Marsh, okay, but it hasn't changed the positions. But I've added 10 points to this gang, who you know it's going to be the Wolves. So the Wolves are in fourth place, but the total is 830. Still tight.
Wow.
Still tight, 830, good score. So in third place with 854 total points is your guys, the Eagles. Well done, Eagles. In second place with 869, say it is tight, it can change, you know, is the Bears. 860
Well done.
the Bears. And that means at the top with 879 points, it is the Tigers.
Well done.
Tigers.
But there's less than what, 50, 60 points between first and last. So, you know, absolutely anything could change.
It is, you're absolutely right, Mr. Marsh. And to be honest, there's only 10 points between Tigers and Bears, you know, and then there's only 15 points between Bears and Eagles. Yeah, and 24 between the others, etc., etc. So there you go. Now the Tigers, I think that's the first time they've taken the lead, but it's so close at the minute. It's going to be a great year. Great year.
Well, there will be a brand new challenge up next week. No more famous faces from your teachers, but there will be another new challenge up next week. So again, lots of opportunities to earn lots of house points.
Take them. Yeah, take them, because it's working for the Tigers. So, yeah. Well done, guys.
Well, really well done. Well, we have one more piece of fantastic news before we let you go off to your golden time, off to your classes and everything else. Mr. Daglish, great news, and I know the kids are going to be super happy about this. The sports hall is back up and running starting next week. So,
correct, Mondo. Yeah.
Congratulations. Yay. It means that the COVID light at the end of the tunnel is finally starting to show its face. Things getting back to normal. I know the kids are going to be super excited. So it's
Yeah.
just going to be great.
Yeah, and Miss Anna's very happy. It's going to be proper PE lessons again, proper sports hall, plenty of exercise. Hopefully we're back outside, and we all should be about 20 to 30% healthier by the end of next week. That's my guess. How about that?
That's good to hear. Well, on behalf of our fearless leader, if I can say this correctly, Mr. Daglish, and myself, we would love to wish you a very wonderful weekend. Enjoy your golden time. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Mr. Mosh. Bye-bye.